Three claps, your boy Swain's back at it again, Swain Spiky Scents. And in today's video, I have 5 fragrances that, I believe that will be good for, the foggy and more dampier weather, or even if it's foggy and it's still somewhat cold or cool outside. So I picked out 5, and I think these will have the best sillage. I think this will have the best scent bubble, when you wear this amongst that, blaze through the fog. And without further ado, let's get into this review. So the first fragrance that I have for y'all today is going to be from Rasasi, and that is Rasasi's Adage for Homme. And I remember doing the first impressions on this particular fragrance, and also I want to mention that this is a clone of the discontinued Valentino V. And personally, like I said, when I first started wearing this, I really wasn't getting a lot of projection as some people would, maybe because my skin chemistry is different than theirs, but it's still a wonderful fragrance. Cardamom, you have some cumin in this, which is somewhat of a different type of note breakdown. Some citrus notes, very woody, vanilla type of tones in this as well. Office friendly, but this is something that I believe that, if you were to wear this through the fog, someone will probably be able to find you, because, that the first hour is pretty good with me, with the sillage in terms of the scent trail. But after that, it starts to become closer to the skin. I still get 4 to 6 hours with this fragrance. It's still really good. A lot of people, like I said, get beast mode performance off of this. Me, not so much. Maybe I have to let it sit on the shelf behind me here a little bit longer. So still a fantastic fragrance, and this is one that I would say that you could wear through that foggy weather. All right, so that is the Raj for Homme from Rasasi. So the next fragrance that I got on deck is going to be from the house of Guess, and that is Guess Seductive Noir Homme. Okay, and this one is going to be in similar type of note breakdown and scent profile as Paco Rabanne's 1 Million, the OG, the original, but this one is a little bit more spicier, and I think this is more fresh and herb-like, honestly, but it still has this sweet candy-like, playful but still mature type of fragrance, powdery. And honestly, I would think that since this is such an inexpensive fragrance, I would have assumed that I wouldn't even get that much longevity with this, but I get about 6 to 8 hours with this fragrance, and I definitely get compliments, every time I turn a corner at work. And this is great for the foggier weather. I mean, if you went to TJ Maxx right now or Burlington, you're gonna get this for about $15. This is a easy grab. This is a great grab too, and this is also something that you can kind of put in the list for someone to be gifted, because this is quite a fragrance. Okay, it's like I said, the freshness with that apple note in here. And it, like I said, is spicier than Paco Rabanne, but still has some resemblance because of the effect on like how close they are in the scent profile breakdown. This is a great fragrance, man. If you can find this in your stores, which I'm sure that they'll be in there, gotta pick up Guess Seductive Noir Homme. So we're gonna go with a more fresher take on this foggier weather fragrance, and I would say it to be Azzaro's Pour Homme L'Eau. And as you can see, I put a nice little dent in this. This is an aromatic fragrance right here. This is like your, fresh cut barbershop type of fragrance, type of scent. Yuzu, that bright citrus. Amber, you have some lavender in here, or either patchouli, one of the floral notes. This is great. It's really, really good, guys. I get about 4 to 6 hours with this fragrance, and FYI, if you hear anything outside, that's the lawn people doing what they do and interrupting this video if it happens to be in the video. So just if you hear a buzzing in the background, that's what it is. I didn't give them the memo that I was doing this, so that's the reason. So this is definitely going to give you a nice little scent trail with some with that scent bubble, as well as, you know, it's very uplifting, like, you know, and it's like a fougere type of fragrance. A lot of the Azzaro fragrances, you know, from the old school standpoint, are more or less of a barbershop type of vibe. So that's what you would get with this. Great fragrance, guys. Great fragrance. So that is Azzaro's Pour Homme L'Eau. So the next fragrance is going to be Mont Blanc's Presents, and another bottle that I put a nice little dent in. And this one, incensey, woodsy, bright as well. Got this minty vibe, very cooling. When you smell this, it smells cool. Like, you know how like you bite into a piece of spearmint gum and you chew on it, and your breath, like inside of your mouth, is, you know, feels like really cool and refreshed. That's how this smells. But it also has a woody nuance to it, like an earthiness. But this one is good. It has some sweet notes to this as well, like a berry type of fragrance, like a berry type of scent. Man, I get about 6 to 8 hours with this too as well. And this one, I remember when I first had gotten this, and I was walking through my job up and down the hallway, and they had people just trying to figure out who was wearing what, and it was from this fragrance, you know. And it's I wouldn't say it's a familiar scent for some folks that may have smelt somewhat of a similar DNA to this, but all in all, it's, man, I'm not sure. I haven't seen it as of you know, as of late, in terms of going into the rec stores like how I usually would find these. You know, I've been seeing Cool Presents Cool, which I think that's also discontinued. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, because that's been popping up here and there, and that's a whole another, you know, thing when they say it's discontinued, and it's just like, it's not discontinued because you still see it. So that's a whole nother breakdown, maybe for a whole nother day. But Mont Blanc Presents, another one for the foggy day, the foggy weather. Last fragrance that I have for the foggy weather is going to be one fragrance that I haven't talked about recently. The only time that I had talked about this is actually when I did my first impressions, when it came out like of this this book like styled case, and that is Adage from Lattafa. Got a nice little diamond emblem right here. It's a sleek little looking bottle. If you haven't checked out my first impression and you didn't see the unboxing, go check that out. All right. So with this is a grown fragrance. Like, this is something that you just can't, you know, out and about wear. It's very mature, incensey, woody, earthy, deep. Yeah, it has some lemon in this to kind of like, also musk, you know, there, because it is a Middle Eastern fragrance, so they're gonna have to put in musk somewhere. This one is gonna cut through anything, and I would say that this is a fragrance that'll cut through the fog within trying to figure out where you're at. So with this, I get about 8 hours plus. Like, this one is very potent. You don't need that many sprays with this. You're gonna choke yourself out. You're gonna choke the whole house out. You're gonna choke the people that's outside out. You're gonna choke the birds and all of that. You don't need that much in terms of the sprays. So trust me, if you have this and you wore this, you would know. All right. Another great fragrance. Another great fragrance. And this is a fragrance that you also have to work your way up to. A lot of people probably won't gravitate towards this type of smell, maybe the other four, but this one, if you want to be bold, if you want to be different, if you want to try something new, this is something that I would say that you could pick up. And it's maybe $30 now. I'm not sure. The last time I got it, it was $30. So yeah, check it out, man. Check it out. Great fragrance. Adage from Lattafa. So those are my 5 fragrances for the foggier weather. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, this breakdown, and this review. I got more things rolling in. Just stay on top of my my shorts, stay on top of the community tab, just in case I let you know what's going on with your boy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell just to let you know when your boy is posting a video on the channel. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.